but definitely for them.
Nice, very nice. So we'll go on to the role at Hull then, and I know a lot of people that are listening will want to kind of know a little bit more about the actual analysis side of things. So, like what do you get up to on an average week? What goes on match day? What types of things you're coding and looking at from a rugby league analyst? So, if you want to, we'll go for that then. It's kind of an average week during the season then, Chris, if you can.
Yeah.
We'll base this on Hull being a Super League team.
Yeah. So if we generally play Saturdays or Sundays. So if we say we'll take a Sunday game, starting from after the game, as soon as the game's finished, we take the game footage, and that's coded into every specific for every player. So every action that a player does is coded and tagged. So that will take normally overnight. Yeah. So probably 5 or 6 hours to do a full game. If we play on a Sunday afternoon, I'll normally do that Sunday night, early Monday morning, and then the week will start Monday with players. They'll come in for recovery, whether that's at the pool or whether it's massage or whatever. And generally, after they've done the recovery, we'll get on with the game review. Yeah. That's broken into defence and attack. So last year at Hull, we had Gaz Ellis, ex-Great Britain player, amazing rugby player. Gaz is our defence coach. So Gaz would do all the defensive reviews with players individually. Yeah. Kieran Patel was our attack coach. He's actually left this year, but Kieran is absolutely brilliant in breaking stuff down. His technical knowledge is second to none that I've ever known, and his detail is amazing. So he did the attack. So they'd go through the individual stuff with the players. So all the things that we'd coded, be it tackles, carries, pushes, which is support play. Yeah. We've got about 40 different key performance indicators that we tag for the players. So they'll go through with the players individually. Yeah. And then once they've done all their individual stuff, sort of early afternoon, then we'll sit down and have a team review where everybody's in. Brett Hodgson, the head coach, would take that sort of team review where we'd go through how we've done and what we've done right and what we've done wrong. Yeah. I run it all, so I'll go through, be using my laptop with all the video on it. So either Brett, if it's the team one, or Gaz or Kieran will be in front of the sort of projector. But I'll run all the video for them. Yeah. And then once we've got through this kind of game review on a Monday, we then switch to the preview. So that will then start planning for the game that weekend. Yeah. So we'll be in Tuesday. We'll do all the opposition reviews, and what we generally do is we'll look at sort of about five previous games of the opposition. Yeah. And take all the stuff out of those games, like the technical details that we need to look at, which players we want to attack, which players we want to stay away from, yeah. How we want to attack, and how the opposition play, and what we think of their weaknesses and what we think of their strengths. So that sort of Tuesday, Wednesday is that opposition analysis, so to speak. That'll have been going on for a couple of weeks as well. Yeah. So if we were playing Wigan on the Sunday for the last 2 or 3 weeks, we'd have been planning all the Wigan stuff as well as the other games as well, so that we didn't have a massive amount of work to do on that Tuesday and Wednesday. It's all kind of, we've taken clips and we've kind of put together a bit of a plan for them anyway. Yeah. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday. If Friday, Saturday, it'd be more the team run stuff. So they'd be out on the training pitch actually going through whatever moves they need to run through, whatever they need to kind of tighten up on the defensive structures, their attacking plays.
Do you film training, Chris? Do you film
Yeah,
training?
yeah. So all our training is filmed. I do that. We do it with a drone.
Oh, okay.
The footage that you get from a drone is second to none. I can't recommend it highly enough.
Yeah.
We do have a scaffold tower, so if for any reason we couldn't film with a drone, then we have got a scaffold that we can film from.
Yeah.
But it's, especially in rugby, the footage that you get from the drone, which we have it above and behind the players, so you're kind of always following them. When you're filming from a tower at the side of the pitch, you've always got a bit of a distorted angle where people are running the lines that they're running. And then obviously you've got players in the way as well if you've not got too much height. Whereas with a drone, the video is literally just following the players all the time, and you can see everything perfectly. So I'm so easy. Do you know what I mean? It also means if it's pissing down, I don't have to stand up on the scaffold. I can get undercover and just and use the controls without getting